It's Christmas week. It's time for our blooper special. I do have a pick of the week. It's called Marvel's Incoming. But just as a heads up, books will be out on Thursday this week. Here's a quick rundown of my picks, and then the bloopers.
A murder mystery unites the Marvel Universe in Incoming. No one could have expected where the trail of clues would eventually lead, or what the ramifications will be for the coming year. This issue ties together various threads from Marvel's 80th anniversary year, featuring an A-list roster of characters and teams. 2020 is going to be huge, and it all starts here. Apocalypse Pirate would like to thank the Inner Geek and our weekly show viewers for another great year. We're going to be making some format changes to the show in 2020. We hope you stick with us. But for now, enjoy a few minutes of Jewett being a dingus.
You know how you know that like people aren't excited about comics because you can't even give away previews?
People aren't hyped up about this?
Well, they're just like, why don't we need previews? Why there's a bunch of nothing. And I'm like, oh, I can't give away the free book that you can look at the pictures of it.
Free Comic Book Day is just a little over a month out.
Free comic book, I think it clicked off.
No, still
okay.
Oh, you know what though? I don't have my V camera going.
Doing that Faithless book and all the like, hey, here's a 5-page preview of the book. The first page is some chick masturbating.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Brian Ezra.
Yeah, I didn't know about doing about a mature book for our pick of the week, but
the fact that we had him at Comic-Con makes it make sense.
yeah, we have to do it because he talked about it.
Yeah.
I think most of our picks of the weeks are always one of those, or Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like our pick of the week, you're kind of limited in what you can talk about on these. It's why comic book podcasts don't really work, because essentially the new stuff is always the same shit. In Prometheus, but like Covenant.
So that's what I would say about Covenant more than Prometheus, honestly. Like, at least Covenant had the alien in it, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But I didn't really enjoy either movie. But there's talks about, the last rumor I saw was that they were going to let him do his third movie, but with like a quarter of the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're going to let him do the movie, but it's going to be like, you're making a canned movie. David's on a spaceship, you get 4 sets.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just him and, I mean, Magneto just, like, I mean, they're just, like...
fingering each other's
yeah,
flutes.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, that's what those movies are. They're just like, look at us, we're making an art movie, and it's got this bloody creature in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made Blade Runner.
Look at me!
Yeah, 22 movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they get a pass for that because they made 22 successful movies.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, sure, they can do whatever the they want to do.
I got into it with a guy in one of the comic book groups with people. Everybody was just talking about, well, if this is this and this is this and how does this? Well, they said this in the movie, so this means this, and then comes in some douchebag was just like, oh, well, let me chime in here because I think I just know a little bit more about time travel than the rest of you. I was like, oh, thanks for taking some time off of your busy day at MIT to come join us on Facebook.
Is your name Sam
asshole.
Beckett? You quantum leaped?
Yeah, I was like...
Lazarus was the one that killed me with it because I was like, oh my god, you had to read all of those charts and graphs and those maps. And I was like, God bless, I just don't care. I'm like, I don't care about this world building stuff.
I'm not running my extra camera.
It was like he gave an entire history of all these families in the back of that book, and I'm like, God bless, I don't care about any of this.
I use all this.
Like when they were pitching that as a TV show.
I'll use all this for the blooper. You talking about how awful this book's gonna be.
I met Gene Day, and he had his mouth full of so much chewing tobacco when I met him. I never understood what he said when I was a kid. My book.
Thanks.
And I was like, yeah, thanks.
Gross.
You know? So let me know if you want us to pull this one shot for your folder.
I just figure since it's not an ongoing series.
That actually book sounds better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I actually want to check this out.
Actually, that doesn't sound terrible. I always figured the X-Men would sell really well, and we were right, and they do, and we're just going to keep making those action figures until people stop them. He's like, if you guys don't want Wolverine, stop buying it. They were like, here's this Wolverine. We were like, hey! The people online were like, I don't want...
I'm going to take a couple steps straight backwards.
I don't want any more Wolverines. And that's the #1 pre-order on Amazon.
That plane's crashing.
On this week's episode, I am Jewett.
Don't do the Batman voice, though.
Okay.
mom thing now.
Tie your mom thing.
Okay, yeah.
My mom could have wrote that book, except
Okay.
I just didn't turn out like any of it.
Gotcha.
Like, I took piano when I was like 6, and I sucked. She tried to have me play every musical instrument. I was terrible.
Yeah.
The piano teacher told me I was She said, I've never met a kid that I couldn't teach piano except him. He's just not good at this.
Yeah.
She's like, this isn't gonna happen. It's like, we're wasting everyone's time, and he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this action figure, and I was like bamming stuff on her counter and everything. I was like, this shawl shaker's cool. It looks like a devil. Do you know about Daredevil? And my mom was like, oh,
You have more gray skulls in the back too? I know sometimes you have back stock on these.
No, that's the only one I got.
You got one, just the one?
If I sell this, I would be very happy.
Yeah.
Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian. Neither him nor his father, his clone father, Jango Fett, are in fact Mandalorian. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video, and I'll see you on Thursday.